Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading for the month of March, and this is a reading for Taurus Sun, Moon, and Rising. And Taurus, sorry for delaying so much your reading. I had a very busy month, so I'm only being able to tackle them right now. I already got your cards in the pre-shuffle, so we can jump straight to it. And Taurus, what is the card that represents you? The card that you step into the month of March. Wow, that's beautiful. We got the Ten of Pentacles. So it's very grounded. It's a very grounded stance. And of course, you are grounded. You are an earth sign, but you are the most grounded of the earth signs because you are also fixed. And this card just adds a new layer of that, of being very set. Okay, this is interesting because although I usually love the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is a great card for prosperity and having what you want and building, or actually having built everything that you needed. I do feel, I have a feeling of inflexibility from it here right now. I see these pentacles. The message that I'm getting here is almost as if all of these pentacles, they are your beliefs, the things that you built, the patterns you acquired, and the decisions you made for yourself and in your life. And there is a reluctance to review them or to let go of them here. It's actually, yeah, that's interesting. Because I don't usually get this feeling from this card. But right now, I almost get a fear. I almost get a fear of lack from this card. Of being too set in those 10 pentacles around you and the things you built. And these things that you build can be everything. It can be material. So it can point to inflexibility of, for instance, letting go of things that don't serve you anymore. Or maybe if you have been unhappy with a job, then just being too connected with it and not wanting to let go of it. Or if these are beliefs about yourself or situations or whatever it is, it can be a reluctance to see things in a different way. But in any case, this is connecting to me with a certain inflexibility that comes from a fear of letting go, a fear of change. I feel almost a fear of change from this Ten of Pentacles. But we are going to see with the rest of your reading to how this connects with that, why I'm getting this feeling from you, from this card. Because as I said, I usually see this card very positive. But the image of it here is giving me this different this different feeling, this different meaning from it. So let's see what is your environment. How are the people around you, the situations around you? How is that merging with your own energy here with the Ten of Pentacles? Oh, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So also another Pentacles card here. This is interesting. Because with this Page of Pentacles coming from the environment, I almost see as if the environment is offering you something new, offering you a new possibility, a new perception, a new way of seeing things, or just a new endeavor, because this is a Pentacles card, so it can be just something new that is being offered to you. Be it a new relationship, be it a new friend, be it a new job, whatever is new. Something new is being offered to you, an opportunity. But it's almost as if you're looking at it from your Ten of Pentacles and thinking, I don't need that. I have my 10 Pentacles. So I don't need I don't need something new. I'm fine with the way I am. I'm fine with what I have here. And maybe this is good, maybe you're not accepting something that is smaller than you, right? Because here is a 10 of Pentacles and here is a Page. So for some of you, maybe this is a good thing, not wanting to move from the Ten of Pentacles to something that is smaller than you or below you. But if I'm going to be very honest with you, Taurus, the energy that I'm feeling is this inflexible energy of not wanting to Novelty, not wanting novelty, being a bit stuck in your ways and seeing as if, no, I have it all. I don't need anything else. I have everything I need. But there is excitement coming from this page. There is novelty. There is something to be discovered. So I would tell you to be aware, not to be too inflexible this month, with whatever disconnects to you. Okay, let's see what is your challenge for this month. What can you struggle with this month? Walk the talk. And I have a feeling that you had the same card last month in February. I'm not sure if it was you. A zodiac had this card last month. And it's interesting with the walk the talk and the Ten of Pentacles here, because I get... I'm sorry about this, Taurus, because if I remember correctly, I think your reading last month, I was a bit tough with you. And I'm starting to get the same energy again this month, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna try to say this in the best way possible. But again, with the Ten of Pentacles and the walk the talk, I almost see as if the Ten of Pentacles is a facade for yourself of like, I have it all. And then the walk the talk says, but do you? Do you really have it all? Are you really in the position of the Ten of Pentacles? Or is this a story that you're telling yourself not to accept new things, not to accept new ways of seeing things, of perceiving things, new ways of thinking, of being, or just new opportunities that are coming in? I see this Ten of Pentacles here almost as a facade for yourself with the walk the talk. I get this feeling of being more open, of needing to be more open, and having more integrity with what you say and what you do. And Taurus, something that I'm doing for all the zodiacs this month is I got a new deck, and these are major arcana only. And the major arcana in the tarot talks about the Fool's journey. And this journey is a journey that all of us, we partake many times in our life. We keep going through that cycle over and over again. So that cycle is about the beginning, the development of the journey, and then the ending. And then we start all over again. And with this deck, I want to see what part, what step in the Fool's journey you are in the month of March. Okay, I like it. So you have the High Priestess this month. It's a month for you to connect with the subconscious mind. This is where you are at right now. Going behind the veil, seeing what is below the surface. And remember what I said about the walk the talk and the facade with the Ten of Pentacles? I think that in this month, you have the opportunity to see hidden parts of yourself and acknowledge them with the High Priestess here. Of breaking that facade, seeing beyond that, seeing what is really sitting in the background. It's an opportunity to connect with that archetype. That's where you are at this month. So actually this is really good. Because even though we do see this energy is going on, I think that there is a willingness, a disposition to see things as they really are. Okay, now let's take a look at your cards. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Fool in the reverse, Yeah, there is that resistance, right? To go, to quick start something, to grab something new. So my intuition was correct. The Seven of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, again, many Pentacles cards, right? The Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is very interesting. The Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Many Pentacles cards. So with these pentacles, all these pentacles, I am again getting that inflexibility in a way. Also with the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Cups in the reverse here. But let's go row by row, right? I do really like the first row. Because I do get this feeling of you moving away from something that is unfulfilling to you with this Two of Pentacles. I'm sorry. I wonder, Taurus, if you have been juggling too many situations for way too long and now you're letting go of it, or at least you're trying to let go. There is a willingness to let go of it, to move towards something that is more stable, because again, there is so many cards of need for stability here, which makes total sense because you are a zodiac that needs a lot of stability. And the Four of Pentacles here is a card of strong foundations, of moving towards something that is more stable, more grounded. And also because the Two of Pentacles, even though it's a Pentacles card, see how it's juggling? He's juggling them all the time. So there is that sense of something that is not consistent, that is not reliable, that is here and there, here and there. And there is this need and this wish to move away from that, to walk away from it towards something that is more stable for you, something that you know is there, something that has a foundation, that is standing there and that you can trust. So you open your reading wanting to do that. Wanting to let go of fickle people, fickle situations. Because this can apply to whatever area in your life, whatever is coming to your mind, what you only you know what this is talking about. But there is this wanting to move away from something that is fickle, from people that are fickle, from situations that are fickle, and moving towards something that is in there, standing strongly on the ground, something that can give you support. But the problem here with this reading is how that is done, because look how interesting it is. The Fool in the reverse here shows that even though you want to do that, there is still a holding back, a fear. Yeah, actually, remember when I said about the fear, that I was getting this sense of fear? The Fool is the first card in the tarot. It's that moment that we jump off the cliff and the adventure begins. And everything that comes after that is a consequence, is the development of the journey. But that first step, that first jumping off the cliff needs to happen for it to start. And with the Fool in the reverse here, coming with the Ten of Pentacles, which I talked about, like this attachment to what you already have, to what you know about yourself, about other people, and things that you already built for yourself, whatever these things are. So there's a fear attached to it, a fear of the unknown, a fear of jumping off, of accepting something new from the universe, right? With the Page of Pentacles. This can be, for instance, a relationship. Maybe if you are in a relationship that you have been unfulfilled, in which you have been unfulfilled for a long time, you might be telling yourself, but this is stable, but I can trust it, it's there, it's my marriage maybe. But the universe is trying to offer you something new because that hasn't been working for you. But then there is this fear of jumping off. of starting something new, even though you want that, right? With that first row that we saw here, you want that. But when it comes to jump off the cliff, you're still holding on to it, not wanting to let go. And I get the same feeling with these two cards, because look at how they came right next to each other. The Seven of Swords, he's stealing the swords and he's moving away, but he is looking back at the Queen of Pentacles here. And this Queen of Pentacles, for me, this is definitely you, but I don't see the Seven of Swords here as someone else. I see this as two aspects of you. The Queen of Pentacles here, I see you nurturing those pentacles that I have been talking about. Nurturing what you already have. And then at the same time, you want to get away from it, but you keep looking back at it. But I have that, but what about that thing? But you can't move towards something new if you don't let go of some things here. If you don't acknowledge that what you think is stable isn't as stable as you think. And I really think that some of you might be struggling with a marriage here that isn't working, because that image, that example of the marriage keeps coming to my mind. You want something that is more stable, that has stronger foundations, that is more fulfilling, that will make you happier. But you are attached to the idea of what is. It's almost as if, you remember that walk the talk and that facade that I said about the Ten of Pentacles? It's almost like you're creating a fantasy about it, of what is, because of fear of letting it go. So you're painting it as better than it actually is. And then attaching to it, maybe because of the time you spent on it. If this is also a job or a project that you have been working on, or if this is really a marriage, I see you like looking at all the time, all the effort that you put on it and not wanting to let go, being too attached to it. And I know that this reading will not resonate with all of you. This might be a very specific message. But I see this unwillingness to let go of the time and effort that you placed in something. Maybe also the expectations that you placed in something. So you're trying to move away, but you keep looking back at it. You keep looking back at it. And this is keeping you from accepting this new thing that is coming. And I got a very similar feeling from the Aries reading. I just recorded the Aries reading. Because in the Aries reading, we had a King of Cups in the reverse and the King of Swords. And I talked about this being two aspects of Aries. And here I feel something very similar for you. The Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. There is an emotional side of you here that you need to connect with. It's not just about what you spent time with, it's about what makes you happy. Don't neglect your own feelings of the situation just because you are feeling attached to it. I keep feeling attachment. Attachment to something that doesn't even make you feel good. Because you're not really connecting with how you feel in the situation. It's important here to feel your feelings. Don't attach to an idea or expectations. Attach to how does it really make you feel when you are in this situation, when you are in this job, when you are in this marriage, when you are with this person. How does it really make you feel? I feel like this is a moment to disconnect from the practical side of things, from the rational side of things. And think about how does it feel? Does it feel good? Does it feel stressful? Does it make you feel like shit afterwards? Are you staying in it just because of the time and the effort that you put into it? Are you only staying in it because you are hoping that it will get better in the future? Or are you staying in it because it feels good right now? This is a month for you to connect with how you feel right now. Because we also had that. And I wouldn't be saying this, actually, if it wasn't this card. The High Priestess is a card of connecting with the with your inner knowing, with your inner nature. This is a card of Pisces. It's a very emotional card, and we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse here. So connect with how you feel about the situation. Connect with your intuition. That will be extremely important for you here this month. Because the problem is, look at this. This combination of cards tells me that if you don't connect with how you feel in the situation, if you connect with the rational, with the intellectual, if you connect with what you think is good or what you think you want for attachment, then you're gonna keep putting a lot of work that is not gonna return you anything. You're gonna be spending a lot of time, a lot of energy into something that is not what you want and that doesn't give you what you want. Walk the talk, as I said in the beginning with the challenge here. What makes you happy, Taurus, in your heart? What makes you feel it inside of you? Connect with how do you feel with situations after you finish your job at the end of the day, or also in the morning, when you wake up in the morning and you think that you need to start working. How does it make you feel? If you are in a marriage that hasn't been working on and you are putting all the effort, how does it make you feel after you interact with that person? Do you leave that interaction feeling good, or do you leave feeling like shit? Connect with that sense of integrity here. Stop wasting so much energy into something that is clearly not giving you what you want, because you are denying connecting with your emotions, acknowledging them. What stories are you telling yourself to justify being in this? What are the stories that you're telling yourself to justify this? I don't know why this sentence just came to my mind, but I had to say it. So let's get some oracle cards for you to close off your reading. Oops. Okay, this one. Adventures. Yes, adventures, Taurus. You know, jumping off. Starting something, letting yourself go and be free. Don't get attached to situations because of rationalizations. Use this month to experience something, to have fun, to enjoy, to connect with your feelings, connect with things that make you feel good. And most importantly, don't be afraid to try new things, be it about your own self, new patterns, new ways of thinking, new ways of being, or just external situations. Just jump, you know. This is a month for taking that initiative and letting go of attachments. Okay. This is so interesting how I don't feel like this is an advice. I got the card chop wood and it fell right on top of the Eight of Pentacles, and for me they are basically the same card. So for me it just comes here to reinforce that message of be mindful of the energy that you place into some situations or some people. And another card fell for you here when I was shuffling. I don't know if you saw. It jumped here, and it's the Fates. I'm not really connecting with the name of the card, but I'm really connecting with her expression. See how fulfilled she feels she is? But also, do you see how there's no one else in this reading? In this card? She's fulfilled by herself. She's happy with herself. She's building that for herself. Right? Which is that archetype of the Queen of Cups. Of self-fulfilled, being self-fulfilled. The Queen of Cups doesn't go giving her heart to everybody because she knows she's fulfilled in herself already. Being in her life is not a right, it's a privilege. Because she already has everything she needs. So for something to get in, needs to be really good. So it's important here. Let go of those attachments, of the facade, of the things that you might think are doing good to you, but they are not really. They are just a bit of inflexibility, and open yourself up to what can truly make you happy, to the true fulfillment. This is going to be important this month. And let's get one last card for you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of March. We get the full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. And I think that also show yourself the real you. Connect with that sense of integrity. Remember with walk the talk? And also with the show the world the real you and walk the talk. By doing that, by really connecting with yourself and having that sense of integrity, I think that you can also bring a lot of inspiration to other people. You can really inspire people around you by being your true self. Okay, Taurus, so that's all I have for you for the month of March, and I hope you liked. If you liked this reading, don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you next month. Take care, bye-bye.